This area is the marketplace. Wrong. Lower is the lower area of the city. And divide the areas into separate areas where people can be at. This area is the marketplace. I symbolize it using the red lights. Right now, you can see the bubble and steam effect to the right. Right now, we're coming up to the town center, where you can see damaged buildings to the right and storehouses to the left. Right here, to the right, is where the government building is, where people come to listen. They will gather into this area and look up to listen to the guy to get news of what they're supposed to do. In front is the barracks, where the soldiers will gather, or guards. Coming up is the mine area, where people will go to the mines and work. Identifying the areas using lights. I use 3 different types. One that is working, one that is damaged, and one that is destroyed. The black being the destroyed ones. I have a pattern on the lights that look like a lava lamp, but I think you're only able to see it with the damaged ones. Inside of them, I have the working ones. I have light bulbs to make them glow. I try to add bumps here and there to make the level seem uneven. Here's a destroyed bridge where things collapse. Coming up is a landslide that occurred, not destroying some of the buildings. To the left is the Coliseum, where people would go. And to the right is the barracks, with a tunnel that leads to the Coliseum, where people couldn't fight. Where there's chairs, people can watch. This is the entrance to the blue area. Right now we're going to the red housing area. To the left you can see a damaged gate which is buried. There's a damaged boat that came from the sea long time ago. There's a damaged light to the right. And right now we're at some damaged buildings that occur. I tried to make them look different from one another so they don't all look the same. There's a destroyed light there. And here's the housing area where a disaster occurred. I made all jagged and bumpy, like landslides that happen. Now we're entering the religious area. This is the pyramid that they all gather to worship. Right in front of us is the temple that people would go to. I tried to make it look different from the other buildings, because usually that's temples and churches usually look different from the other buildings. This is the wall to the main government building with rocks. That's a resting area that's been covered. Now here's the park or garden area. I place a lot of flora here to symbolize that it's very fertile, so coming up is a small river that grew or became more larger because of time and earthquakes. So it's larger and caused a bit of damage. Now we're entering into the blue area, which is where they invent and innovate. So that's the academy to the left of us. And that's coming up is planes that they invented. And there's some jellyfish that's hanging about. Now here is the entrance to the palace that you have first go through. There's the second jet engine. Now I add tunnels here to show ventilation that they have in the tunnels. And here is the palace. that had damage to it by the submarine. And here is a Stonehenge that look upon the whole city. And that's it.